Mayert?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
How do you say it? Mayert or Myert?
Mayert.
Mayert. Thank you. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF79, State of Wisconsin versus Christopher Mayert. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We have Joel Feliski, Defense Counsel, in person. Mr. Mayert appears by video conferencing in custody at the Palo Alto, Iowa jail. We're set here today for an initial appearance. Mr. Feliski, were you able to go over the criminal complaint with Mr. Mayert?
Thank you, Your Honor. I did have an opportunity to discuss the complaint here with Ms. Mayert, excuse me. I would note that she does go by, from my recollection, she, her pronouns. I had an opportunity to review that complaint with her. I believe she does understand the charges here, the maximum penalties. We will waive formal reading to any misdemeanor counts, enter in pleas of not guilty, and would request a preliminary hearing outside of time limits at this time.
All right, not guilty plea will be entered for the misdemeanor. We'll set a preliminary hearing. May I call you Chris?
Yes.
Chris, how long are you going to be in Palo Alto?
I'm actually going to be going to prison here for at least a 5-year sentence. So it might be a 10-year. They're working that out.
Well, you'll wait and see on that. So we're going to try and get this one figured out as quickly as possible, I'm thinking then.
Yeah, I don't know how this process works over there. I mean, my stuff is mostly, yeah.
Yep. I'm just trying to get an idea of if you're still going to be in that jail in the next couple of weeks.
Probably. I mean, yeah, they think so.
Excellent. Okay. And is there a time, it looks like you have a deputy or some other law enforcement person with you that may be managing the jail, and who can use Zoom and when? Can you see if there's a time that works best for us to have a hearing with you? If it's like a 9 o'clock, a 10 o'clock or whatnot, or is there any time to avoid setting a hearing?
I'd say afternoon is best, but he's right here.
9 o'clock's not bad. Anything after 1 o'clock is better. We're a single jail department, so.
All right, and I can accommodate afternoons. If you tell me afternoons are best, I will stick with afternoons.
Okay.
And so what is the time where you are right now?
It's a little after 1, like 1:10.
Okay, so we're on the same time zone. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I could do 2:45 on August 26th.
Okay.
And I'm just going to ask this just because I'm required to. Chris, are you okay with appearing by video conferencing?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And so if this is going to be a preliminary hearing and not a waiver, because Chris is requesting to appear by video, it would just be a stipulation to identity. You can discuss that with Chris, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Chris, your attorney will be in contact with you, but we do have you scheduled for 2:45 on August 26th.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I see an attorney that I am not familiar with, so I am just going to swap you on out.
Of course, Your Honor.
Benjamin Jansen and Mr. Whitaker. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 104, State of Wisconsin versus Quinn Whitaker. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Whitaker appears in person with counsel Benjamin Jansen. We're set today in this matter for an initial appearance. Is this a case that an offer could be presented at this time?
1 sec, our system's been slow since noon too.
I believe this involved just lighting fireworks.
The offer we intended to make on this would be a 6 months deferred judgment and conviction on the DC.
All right. So, Mr. Whitaker, What he is saying, and your attorney can go over that with you, what it means. As you said, a 6-month deferred judgment, like judgment of conviction, that's what you're asking for?
Yes.
Okay. That is an agreement, a contract. If you plead guilty to the crime, it'd be held over your head for 6 months. You'd have to pay an administrative fee of $150, not have any other crimes or not have any conduct that rises to probable cause for a crime. Pretty much that. It wouldn't need any AODA, none of those types of things. Pretty simple. If you complete all of that within 6 months, it gets dismissed, it's gone. So you can talk to Mr. Jansen about that, about if you wish to accept that offer. If he does, Mr. Jansen, the court can take care of it as in a quicker fashion. And if Mr. Whitaker is okay with that, as long as the court has the signed document before the hearing, you may appear by video conferencing. Save time, save money. But if you wish to have him in person, great too. So I can set a status out, Mr. Jansen. How far out would you like to have the status? But first, I guess he understands the charge and that maximum penalty.
He does, Your Honor.
Waives formal reading.
Yes.
Not guilty plea will be entered on your behalf. So how far out would you like the status, Mr. Jansen?
It really depends on the state. We haven't received discovery yet. 2 weeks after for a proper discovery review, and then a discussion with my client should be just fine.
They're very quick on getting discovery, and it's by a link. I don't know how you do it. I think you're from Minnesota. Are
No,
you
I
from-
work at Door Drill and Scout in
Oh, do
Richmond.
you? Oh, I didn't recognize, sorry. Yes, so that's right. Okay. So yeah, if you haven't worked with the district attorney here before, it's relatively quick and it's still through that little link.
If that's the firm, they probably already have an account to get it.
Okay, so then it should be relatively easy. So I could do August 27th if you want it early, or I can push it out further.
August 27th should be fine with me, Your Honor.
I can do August 27th at 9:45 if that works. And if by chance you look at all the discovery, you speak with Mr. Whitaker and he wishes to accept that offer, we could handle it that day and take care of it.
Sounds good.
All right, anything further?
No, Your
Nothing from
Honor.
me, Your Honor.
Thank you. We are adjourned. Mr. Hammond? We'll go on the record in the matter 26 CM 103, State of Wisconsin versus Matthew Hammond. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We have Amber Sherwood, Defense Counsel in person with Mr. Hammond. We're set today for a status conference. I believe this is a correlating case. Is the offer the same?
Yes, Your Honor.
The same offer. Would you like me to explain it to you as I did with Mr. Whitaker, or were you here, or were you listening and you can speak with Ms. Sherwood?
Sorry, I was
Oh,
doing thing. I did not hear it, Your Honor.
it's a deferred judgment of conviction for 6 months, no special conditions, just not engaging in any conduct that rises to probable cause. And then the matter would be dismissed off his record.
Okay. Can I
So-
have 1 moment to speak with him so he knows, or can we set?
We're
Oh.
gonna set it out. But you did go over the criminal complaint with him?
I have, Your Honor, gone over the maximum possible penalties. We waive the formal reading and plead not guilty.
That guilty plea will be entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial, would be entitled to a speedy trial, should you request one. I can schedule you for 10 o'clock on August 27th. I know that's a short turnaround, Miss Sherwood. However, I did set the other individual for 9:45. I'm not sure if they need to be around the same time, but if once you get discovery, you discuss it with Mr. Hammond. If he wishes to accept that offer, I can take care of it and get the matter done that day.
Perfect. That time works for me. Does that work for you? That works for the defense.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Campo,
Would you like your?
um, we will go on the record in the matters 26 CF 99, 26 TR 432, State of Wisconsin versus Brandon Campo. There may even be another one. Yes, 26 TR 637. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Campo appears in person with his counsel, Joel Feliski. We're set here today in this matter for initial appearances and intakes. Were you able to go over the criminal complaint with Mr. Campo?
Yes, Your Honor, I did receive and review the criminal complaint in this case with Mr. Campo. I believe he does understand the charges and the maximum penalties. We will waive formal reading to any misdemeanor counts, enter in a plea of not guilty, and would request a preliminary hearing outside of time limits.
All right, not guilty pleas will be entered on your behalf. On all matters, you are entitled to a jury trial. Well, we'll get there. We're doing a prelim first. I appreciate your dress here today, Mr. Campo. You always look professional. All right. Always, it made you seem like you're here all the time. The other time I saw you, you look professional as well.
For the full 6-month period, including paying the administrative fee and avoiding conduct that could establish probable cause for another crime. If those requirements are successfully completed, the case can be dismissed. That gives Whitaker a significant opportunity, but it also places clear conditions on that opportunity. The judge also confirms that Whitaker understands the charge and its maximum possible penalties before the court moves forward procedurally. From an emotional standpoint, this is the kind of moment where the defendant has a lot to gain by taking the agreement seriously. Would you consider a 6-month deferred judgment a second chance, or a strict test that must be completed perfectly? The next step is now scheduling discovery review and determining whether the offer will ultimately be accepted.
Is that your last case?
Your Honor, I'm here to make a special appearance for Matthew Olson Jr.
Record in the matter
All right, Mr.
26
Campo.
CM 89, State of Wisconsin versus Matthew Olson Jr. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Olson appears in person with counsel Joel Feliski, making a special appearance on his behalf here today. We're set for an initial appearance. Before we even go down that road, is there an offer that can be presented?
The offer in this case would be an ordinance for possession of THC, dismissing but reading in the paraphernalia.
All right, so Mr. Olson, what that means is, if you don't understand, is the state is offering you to amend the crime of possession of THC down to an ordinance violation, like a ticket, all right, and to dismiss that other crime. So that is an offer. If you would like to accept the offer, and I'll give you time to speak with Mr. Feliski, we can take care of that here today.
I'd like to speak to an attorney more about that.
He did speak to me prior to this, Your Honor. He applied, but was not eligible due to income. I did provide him with the court-appointed application.
Would you be able to answer questions as making a special appearance about the ordinance offer?
I did discuss the possibility of that offer with him, Your Honor, and my understanding from that conversation, he would still like to consult with counsel first.
Okay, so you need a court-appointed attorney, or you're going to ask for one?
Yes, Your Honor. I have the application in my pocket for that.
You must fill it out before you leave here today.
Okay.
Where do you work?
At Kaywood Trust Company
Wood?
Inc.
Mhm.
in
And-
Fallen,
And how much do you make an hour?
2150.
And you work full-time?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, what I'm going to need is $300 down before an attorney can be appointed to you, and it will be $50 a month that you have to pay towards the cost for the attorney, okay?
Okay.
So how soon would you be able to put $300 down?
I can do that on Friday, Your Honor.
Friday, the 14th?
Yep.
Okay, by 4 o'clock, are you able to do that?
I get off work at 3:30, so
So
4:30.
4:30, they close at 4:30, so you have to be here a little bit before.
Okay, yeah.
4:30. So they won't be able to take it, but before end of business this Friday, put $300 down. And so he understands the charges and the maximum penalties,
I believe so, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
and not guilty pleas will be entered. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial should you request one. I can schedule you. Once you pay the $300, I can appoint Daniel Chapman and give you a date of September 10th at 9. Oh, wait, wrong case. Sorry, it's a VLA case. September 28th at 10:30.
That'll work, Your Honor.
Okay, September 28th at 10:30. And once you have the $300 down, then my assistant will appoint Daniel Chapman to the case. And you'll get an order with his contact information, and then you can give him a call and talk to him about the case.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You can come up here and get the notice. Please make sure you fill up that application before you leave.
I will. Thank you.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 105, State of Wisconsin versus Jennifer Frazee. The state appears through Assistant District or through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Frazee appears in person without counsel. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance. Ms. Frazee, you're here without counsel. Were you going to apply for a public defender?
Yeah, I just been having some troubles and hadn't had time to.
Well, I don't know where Mr. Feliski went, because you could have spoken with that gentleman to see if you qualify for a public defender. Oh, I didn't see you back there. You can do it.
I have 3 cases in front of you.
3 cases. If you can find Mr. Feliski, thank you.
Of course.
All right, so you'll meet with the gentleman that will come in here. You'll go meet with him to see if you qualify for a public defender. If you do, they'll appoint one to you. If you don't qualify, then we'll go over the court-appointed process, okay? So I'm going to briefly adjourn your hearing. I'll call you back as soon as you're done speaking with Mr. Feliski, and then we'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
Do you have her complaint?
Here you go, man.
Yep, show that to Mr. Feliski, okay?
I'm not sure where it is.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 93, State of Wisconsin versus Drake Herman. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Herman fails to appear. His counsel, Amber Sherwood, appears in person. We're set for an initial appearance. Mr. Herman was provided a ticket for this case with a mandatory appearance date of August 12th at 1 o'clock. He was provided that ticket. Then he was later summoned by the district attorney's office to be here this date and this time. And we have that he was actually served this in person, to his person, and he fails to appear. What is the state requesting?
I stand mute.
Oh, you represented him, that's right. Okay, stand mute. So what the court is gonna do is issue a warrant, $250 cash. Only judge may quash or posting of the cash. He will be provided a new date and time upon posting. We are adjourned.
Thank you.
Mr. Kincaid? We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 81, State of Wisconsin versus Brandon Kincaid. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Kincaid appears in person with counsel Amber Sherwood. We're set today in this matter for a return on warrant. Warrant has been quashed in an initial appearance. Ms. Sherwood, were you able to go over the criminal complaint with Mr. Kincaid?
I was, Your Honor. We also went over the maximum possible penalties. We waived the formal reading, plead not guilty on the misdemeanor charges. We asked for a preliminary hearing, but waived time limits.
Not guilty on the misdemeanors. The court will set prelim September 3rd, 1 o'clock.
That was for the defense.
Okay, so September 3rd at 1 o'clock. All right, you can come get your notice and you're free to leave, except let me verify, are you still on Valley Boulevard?
Rich Valley Boulevard?
Oh, Rich Valley Boulevard, and telephone ends in 2256?
Yep.
May we send you text message notifications?
Yes.
Okay. If I see you're coming from a distance, if this is going to be a waiver of a hearing, your attorney will explain all that to you. If it's a waiver, he can appear by video or by telephone, as long as he has service. So he doesn't have to make the huge trip.
Thank you.
All right, you can come up here and get your notice and you're free to leave.
Thank you.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 58, State of Wisconsin versus Misty Kirk. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Misty Kirk appears in person with counsel Amber Sherwood. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance. Ms. Sherwood, were you able to go over the criminal complaint with Ms. Kirk?
I was, Your Honor. We went over the maximum possible penalties. We waived the formal reading. We asked for prelim waiving time limits. We expect this may be a waiver. May she appear via Zoom? Should it be a waiver, Your Honor?
All right, let me just see. I'm seeing in my case file, she has prepaid the restitution
Yes.
and she has a $500 cash bail in the matter. Okay, so this is one that will need a prelim, Mr. Schmidt. I guess it's a Mr. Vila case. You do 115 September 3rd.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you can come get your notice and you're free to leave. Yes, if it is a waiver, she may appear by video or telephone. Well, she's in Siren, so she can be here in person. All right, thank you. You can come get your notice. We will go back on the record, same appearances as previously noted in 26 CF 105, State of Wisconsin versus Jennifer Frazee, except that Joel Polisky is making a special appearance on her behalf today. Mr. Polisky, does she qualify?
Thank you, Your Honor. I did complete an application with Ms. Frazee and she does qualify based on the information provided. I also have had an opportunity to review the complaint in her case with her. I believe she does understand the charges and the maximum penalties. For the misdemeanor offenses, we will plead not guilty, waive formal reading, and would request a preliminary hearing outside of time limits.
Guilty pleas on the misdemeanors. We'll set a preliminary hearing. 115 on September 3rd.
In the event I'm appointed, that time will work.
All right, otherwise, FYI, Ms. Sherwood's coming back for prelims that time too, so.
Of course.
All right, thank you. You can come get your. Ms. Llewellyn,
Yes.
have you had an opportunity to speak with the public defender?
No.
Would you like an opportunity to do so?
No, my mother said she is dropping the charges.
Well, she has a say, I guess, input, but the district attorney is the one that makes that decision. Mr. Schmidt, this is Felicia Llewellyn. Is Vicky not in today?
She's in today.
Have to wait until 2 o'clock before we call it.
That would probably be safe.
All right. Ms. Llewellyn, I can't call your case until 2 o'clock, but then I will call yours first, okay?
Okay.
Charged with disorderly conduct, whereas the district attorney has stated that on or around July 10, 2026 in Burnett County, Wisconsin, while in a private place, you engaged in violent, abusive, or otherwise disorderly conduct, which under the circumstances tended to provoke a disturbance. That is a Class B misdemeanor. Upon conviction, you could be fined $1,000 up to $1,000 or imprisoned up to 90 days or both. The district attorney has made an offer to you to resolve this matter. It could be resolved and taken care of here today. It's your choice offer, basically. To be handled today, he has offered that he would amend it or ask the court to amend it to a ticket, an ordinance violation, a ticket with a fine. And that could resolve the matter here today, and it would no longer be a crime. Or you can accept an offer. He's made a second part offer that if you don't want the ticket, that you can plead to the charge of disorderly conduct and enter into an agreement, whereas it'll hang over your head for 6 months, but if you don't get into any more trouble, then the matter will be dismissed completely. So do you understand those two offers?
Yes.
Do you wish to accept either one of those offers?
How much is the ticket?
The
Do I have to
ticket
pay
would
it
be
today?
the ticket would be $500. You have the cash already posted. You'd get money back.
Okay. Then I'd probably rather pay the ticket.
All right.
'Cause
So
I-
formal
So I would get my bail back?
yes.
Yes, thank you.
Formal motion to amend to an ordinance violation.
So made, and we are in victim rights compliance because we specifically talked with the defendant's mother about this outcome.
Thank you. It is granted. The court will assess $500. Well, first, do you wish to enter no contest plea or a guilty plea?
No, not guilty.
No contest plea will be entered on your behalf. The court will assess $500. You will get the remaining amount of bail that you posted. It'll be mailed back to you if you are the one who posted it. Are you still on East 1027 Road? And I did not give your numbers on purpose. Is that your address?
No, and I don't have an active address. They can't just put it back into my account that they took it out of?
They can't do
I
that.
I don't have an address right now. I just moved back. I don't have an address right now.
Do you have a friend or someone that we can do in care of and send it?
No, is there? No, I don't know. Is there any way I can get back to you and give you an address to send it? I'll have to go
Yes.
get a mailbox.
That's totally fine. Totally fine. Why don't you do that? This matter's taken care of here today. You're done. And then why don't you give the clerk a call, the court clerk a call, and you can tell her this situation and you can tell her when you'd be able to give her an address to send the money back to, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Mr. Howard, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, we will go on the record in the matters 25 CT 28, 26 CF 94, 26 CM 124, State of Wisconsin versus Zachary Howard. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We do have Emma Hanu making a special appearance on Mr. Howard's behalf. Ms. Sherwood is unavailable today for personal reasons. We're set today in these matters for a status, an initial appearance, and a preliminary hearing. The preliminary, Mr. Howard called the court's judicial assistant and indicated that he does not have transportation. His transportation did not arrive, or he has no one to be able to bring him into court today. And it is set for a preliminary hearing, which is an in-person hearing. The court did grant him that ability to appear by video simply because he doesn't have transportation and that Ms. Sherwood is not here or not here due to not being in the office today. And so the court is going to need to reset the preliminary hearing. Were we able to do the initial appearance?
Your Honor, the criminal complaint was filed yesterday. I don't believe Attorney Sherwood has had an opportunity to go over it with him. I would just ask that it track along.
That's fine. We will just reset it to a time in which Ms. Sherwood can be here as well as Mr. Howard to be here in person. To set it for August 25th at 3 o'clock. I have Ms. Sherwood coming at 2:30 for another matter, so that will work for Ms. Sherwood. Mr. Howard, please be here in person on that date, okay?
You said what time was that?
August 25th, a Tuesday at 3 o'clock.
All right, I got it in my calendar.
All right, we'll see you then. Thank you. We are adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you, Honor.
I have Attorney Joseph Frank. Are you filling in for Mr. Singh?
Your Honor, I have Mr. Gary Konietzko as matter.
You.
That's me, Your Honor. It's Village of Siren, I believe.
Okay, all right, come on up. And then I have Miss Whitley. Is she on that one? Do you have a
Nope, she
conflict?
has Bellinger and I think one other. I'm not sure.
Okay. We will go on the record in the matter 26 TR 303, 26 TR 234, State of Wisconsin versus Gary Konietzko. Appearances are, we do have Attorney Joseph Frank appearing by video conferencing for the defense. We have Adam Benson appearing in person for the Village of Siren. Mr. Frank, can you please update the court?
Yes, Your Honor. Attorney Benson and I believe we have wrapped up negotiations that happened earlier this week. I've relayed the current offer to
This
Mr.
hearing
Konietzko.
ends without a final guilty plea or sentencing because the parties need additional time to review discovery and discuss the deferred judgment offer. The court schedules the next status hearing for August 27th at 9:45, giving Whitaker and his attorney time to review the discovery and decide whether to accept the state's proposed resolution. The offer remains significant: a 6-month deferred judgment, a $150 administrative fee, and the requirement that Whitaker avoid new criminal conduct during that period. If the conditions are completed, the matter can be dismissed. The judge also explains that if the signed paperwork is received beforehand and Whitaker chooses to accept the offer, the matter could potentially be handled more quickly, including by video conference. So the immediate outcome is not a prison sentence or final conviction. It is a scheduled opportunity to review the evidence and make a decision about the proposed agreement. The next hearing could determine whether this case moves toward resolution.